How's it everyone, this is Local, and in today's video we're going to be doing some rug crafting. Spicy Sushi has an excellent video on this. He goes over a lot of the basics. He also goes over how to run and roll your rug logbooks. But in today's video, I'm just going to be going through what I do. We'll see what we hit. This is going to be a supercut of all the good stuff that we get. So first of all, this is my Regex, whatever. This is going to highlight some of the things I'm interested in. Spell suppression, chaos res, level of all, thicket bow, spine bow, I don't know, imperial claw. You don't have to use a Regex, but it can help. However, it can also mean that you overlook some stuff. So helmets with level of all minion skill gems. I would go for this, but it doesn't have life. It's item level 86, so we can maybe upgrade 3 mods by tier. We can hit +2, like that. And now we want to get reforged suffixes. Okay, if we hit some good suffixes now, like that, that's pretty good. Item quality, random incubator I'm going to put on. Now what we're hoping to see is remove a lowest tier mod, because then we can either remove the stun and block recovery or the reflect. Reroll prefixes. This could be really good. If we can land an annul on that prefix, like that, suddenly this is actually pretty good. So, helmet, 60, whatever, we make it 65. Let's give it a price check. 90, 65, and +2 is worth approximately 1 divine. So, here's another 1-ish divine item. Now, with a lot of items, I would recommend grabbing some of these. I don't have many left. Even if you just use the lowest tier one, you can slap it with a couple of things. So minions have movement speed and penetration. Alright, well whatever. If you have some of those lying around, you can just slap a couple on. Especially with gloves and boots and things, you can make them much more lucrative by doing that. So if you hit something like reservation with a blue thing, that's great. Don't go all in unless it's a really excellent item, but this we can pop up for 1 divine. Maybe someone buys it. It's all about bulk with Mr. Rog. Thicket Bow. Woo. This could be good. Alright, upgrade 4 mods by tier. Upgrade 2 mods by tier. Add a suffix. Reroll prefixes, reroll suffixes. Damage over time, crit multi. Reroll prefixes, upgrade 2 mods by a tier. Oh, this is a very sad bow. This is a very sad bow. So this is 850 EDPS. It's worth 15 chaos. We can maybe annul off that fizz damage, but I guess what we can do on this is go attack speed. Don't even have to do the exalt one. Let's see how we got 920. I mean 39 chaos, 40 chaos. Can sell this one for 35C for someone just looking for a little bit of an upgrade. It would have been great, obviously, if we'd hit that 3rd elemental prefix, but, you know, not today. Oh, someone is buying our little bow. Very nice looking belt so far. Flask life recovery rate, upgrade 2 mods by a tier. Add a prefix. Now we're obviously hoping for life. Reroll prefixes, yeah, for life. There we go, life. Alright. This could be okay. Currently, it's not going to be super high value. Most people are using Stygians. However, someone might buy this as is. You see, it's 20 chaos. However, this is the kind of thing that I'm going to YOLO annul. If we hit that reduced threshold, which we did, then we can craft on another resistance, and then this thing is going to look very, very nice. Let's see, 90 res, chaos res, and life. What are you worth? 2.5 divines? Listed 2 hours ago? With a bit of strength? Those might be Stygian visors. I'm gonna just check on that. Are these Stygian visors that are listed for 2.5? Yes. Okay, so important. All of those belts are 2.5 to 4 divines. Those are Stygians. So we can list this for 1 divine. If this was a Stygian, it could probably sell for 3 or 4, but for now, if we get 1 divine for that, even less, I'll be happy with it. This could be a very nice shield if we can just tweak it a bit. Upgrade 4 mods by a tier. Alright, add a prefix. Yes. Add another prefix. I guess so. Upgrade a mod by a tier. Reroll suffixes, we don't want to do that. Upgrade 3 mods by a tier. And sockets. Remove the 2. Oh, that's actually really nice. Let's do that. So here we have a little shield. This is not going to be worth a ton, but it should be worth a bit. We now have an open prefix and an open suffix. So what we can do with this is actually craft on some more res. We can give this a price check. It doesn't have very high evasion, but we can see resistance, suppression, chance to avoid ailments, 1.5 divines. But there's actually something pretty cool we can do with this. So this has an open prefix. And this should increase the value quite significantly. Let me just show you a little bit of a trick. So on shields, there's only one redeemer prefix, and that is elemental damage with attack skills. So I bought this for 50C. This has an open prefix. We're going to slam it, and we're going to get that wed. We got tier 2. So now this is actually a really, really nice shield. It also has an open suffix, so if someone wanted attack speed, it's a bit more flexible. But let's give this a price check now. Life, resistance, suppression, avoid ailments, 1.56. And if we add on wed, none. What if we remove that? None. Let's check offline, none. So that alone, let's actually see what's on the trade site. 1.5 divine. This person has an open prefix. They could have done what I did. This is better than our one. This is certainly better than our one. This is a kind of thing, I don't think you're going to flip this to do the divine trick, but I think we can probably list this for 3 or 4 divines. I know you're thinking, oh, but these are selling for 6. I don't think people are going to spend a ton on this shield, so let's list it for 3, and that's another craft that we can add. I rarely go for helmets, but if it has spell suppression, you want to do it. Reroll prefixes, we want life. 89 life, great. We're not going to reroll again. Add a prefix, sure. Now what I'm hoping for, which would be excellent, is if we can get remove lowest tier, get rid of that intelligence. Remove all prefixes, yes. Remove a single modifier with the lowest item level, great. Now reroll values, sure. Add a suffix, we don't want to add a suffix. Having that open suffix guarantees another resistance with the crafting bench, so let's slap on another resistance. There we go. And do this. I really should have bought some more blues and reds, but just for now, I'm just doing this so you can see. Reduced mana cost of attacks is excellent. That's really nice. A lot of attack-based builds use that. So let's give this a price check. It's a nice base, well, decent base. Let's see, chance to suppress spell damage with that resistance and life. 40 chaos, 35 chaos. Helmets really do not sell as well as they used to. You see, just by adding on that reduced mana cost of attacks, it increases the value. These ones, though, they probably also have the reservation thing like this. So I'm not going to list that for 1 divine. I think we can put this up for... let's put it up for 99 chaos. Could sell for more, but I don't care. I'd rather just get it out of here. Ooh, maybe a nice Supreme Spike Shield. Reroll prefixes. Yep. Life. Remove the 2 lowest tiers. Alright. Add a suffix. Oh no, this is looking disgusting. So we can't get a higher tier of spell suppression on this, sadly. I think you need I-86. Add a suffix. Do we want to add a suffix, or do we want to do the same trick? I think having an open suffix at the end is going to be better, because we can bench on a resistance. So we don't want to add a suffix. Add a prefix. Do we just take this as is? I think we take this as is, right? Very nice little shield. Good amount of spell suppression. Crit chance for spells is excellent. And then we can go with a double resistance. Fire and cold. Fire and cold. Alright, let's see what you're worth. 90 res. Crit chance for spells. Spell suppression. What are you worth? 40 chaos, 1 divine, and on a good base, because this is a very good base. 80 chaos, 1 divine 3 days ago. Even if it sells for I don't know, 65. And what we could do is slam for the elemental damage with attacks, but that kind of clashes with the crit chance for spells. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But that's pretty good as is. This is a really good ring. This could be a really good ring. Upgrade mods by a tier. Good. Get those resistances up. Upgrade 2 mods by a tier. Get those resistances up. We don't want to reroll prefixes. What we really, really need now is remove the lowest tier mod. Reroll suffixes. Alright, we just take this as is. Now we have to annul one of those prefixes. And we did. So now this is actually a not-so ring. So mana cost. I know I'm getting lucky with those annuls, but that's why we do. That's why we have it there, because this just became a very, very valuable ring. So 150 res with life and non-channeling. We can see about 2 divines 9 hours ago, 2.5. So if we got this catalysted up, we could get another 30. So let's just pretend we have that. Let's look at 180 res with this. I don't know if there will be any 7 divines, 6 divines. So I'm just checking out some of these rings on the trade site. These ones are not catalysted up. If we did catalyst it, it would improve the value quite significantly, I think. This is perfect. This is probably a ROG ring. This is probably also a ROG ring. 10, 9. This one is similar but better, similar but better. 8, 4.5. This is similar to ours. So if we did want to increase the value of this, what we could do is go over to the trade site, buy some catalysts. We could buy some of these. These are expensive, however. So what would 20 of these cost? These are 8 for 1. So 20 of these would be 160 chaos, which is close to a divine. I don't think I'm going to do that. These boots could be good. So we want to remove the 2 lowest tiers. Alright, that dex is okay. Add suffix. Dex, add suffix suppression. Upgrade a mod to its highest tier. Pray. We hit that spell suppression. We hit the dex. Add a prefix. We're hoping for life. Reroll prefixes. Nah. Upgrade a mod by a tier. Suppression. Yep. And reroll mod values. That makes no difference. So here are some booties. Slap some life on these. There we go. We can give this a price check. So we have dex, life, movement speed, suppression. Little bit of suppression. What are these worth? There's only 3. 2 divines 1 day ago. If we make this 30 movement speed, let's see. And make this, I don't know, 70 life. 45, 60 chaos. And again, with boots, it's worth your time using a couple of these. Maybe you hit action speed or cooldown recovery rate, movement speed like that. These are actually suddenly very nice boots. So we can pop them up for 60 chaos, something like that. So yeah, I think these should sell for 60, if not a bit more. If that spell suppression tier was higher, these would be worth a lot. Like a lot. This has very nice prefixes. Upgrade 2 mods by tier. Yep. Add a suffix, sure. Upgrade 2 mods by tier, yeah. We don't want to reroll prefixes. Reroll suffixes, yep. Reroll again, yeah. Add a suffix, yes. Where did that ring go now? Here? Alright, this is okay as is. We have 60 life, 70 res int, which is actually very good. And then elemental damage with attack skills, 50C. Now, I would... Do we have any more annuls? We have 1 more annul. This is really stupid. Probably if you're in this position yourself, just sell this ring. However, I do have a bit of a gambling streak, so I want to annul off that lightning damage to attacks. If we do, this is going to jump up massively in value. But if you're in this position, do not do what I'm about to do. For heaven's sake, please. And we did annul it off. So mana costs, I don't know why I'm so good at annulling. Now let's give this thing a price check. So it was about 50C. But now if we check it out, just this is worth 1 divine. And then this int is actually a very high value mod. That suddenly makes it 5 divines. So I think we put this up for 3 and see if it sells. disgusting annuls. When I was off the recording, I was missing every single one of my annuls, but now that I'm recording, they're all spot on. Alright, so that was about an hour worth of ROG crafting. I cut out a whole lot of the failures, but this is the kind of stuff that we walked away with. We sold a couple of items while recording it. I had a lot of fails here that you did not see, and I deleted a whole lot of items. So the thing with ROG is, a lot of the time he's going to mess you around. He's going to ruin items that are so close to being good. But hopefully you enjoyed watching this and learned a few tricks. We can look over some of these items. We have this shield. I don't know if it'll sell for 3. You can maybe pop it up for 2. This, it's an alright claw. It's a bit sad, but maybe someone working on a budget build will do it. 30C, this helmet, really nice. Should sell for about this much, if not about 70 chaos. Here we have boots, and we have a great crown. Armor, I'm not 100% sure this will sell for this much. Maybe if we link it, but maybe this helmet is pretty nice. Got some life, res, and minion skill gems. That minion skill gem mod is very low weight, so that's why that's quite valuable. This is a sad belt that just missed out, but maybe someone will buy it for 30 chaos. This is a really nice belt. Life, fire, and cold res, fire res, chaos res. 1 divine should sell. Here's another shield. This one is interesting. I don't know if it'll sell for this much, but then the best, as always, is the rings, and we have this beauty. Life, wed, minus mana cost, int, and some resistances. Same with this one. Life, minus mana cost, int, dex, resistances, and this one over here. So as you can see, rings, and these will sell. I don't know quite for this much, but rings are generally the best money maker for this. And as for other items, if you can get a really good pair of boots, hey, someone is buying it. If you can get a really good pair of boots with good resistances, good movement speed, life, suppression, same with gloves, suppression, resistances, attack speed, you can make a lot of currency from those items. We didn't see any quivers today that were any good. If you enjoyed it though, we can do another session of ROG crafting. This isn't really intended as a guide, more just watch Locahole craft some stuff with ROG for a bit and see what happens. But if you enjoyed it, do let me know, and I'll do another one. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Branching exile, you're making me nervous.